Okay, where we are, because nobody's watching this except like 4 people. Maybe someday. Regardless, I'm doing this for myself, not anybody else. Anyway, I'm picking up off of our gameplay video number 21. The last 2 videos have been more of a just kind of doing some side stuff like gathering the flowers and getting the last couple vantage points before we jump into either the Frozen Wilds or the final mission. So just kind of cleaning up the map a little bit. And so these videos are a little boring. There's not a lot of substance to them. Just kind of me wandering around. So I think I'm going to keep going after those after the mechanical flowers or whatever they're called, the metal flowers. And we'll hit up the main quest storyline probably in the next video or 2 videos after this. So thank you for watching, and here we go. Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay video number 22. One thing I don't like about this, and this is a very minor gripe, but these loading screens take a long time. But it's, I guess it's okay considering the amount of material it has to load. Because there's really no loading screens going from one environment to the other. Everything is contained into one environment. Which is pretty cool if you think about it. Alright, so we left off here. That was when I abruptly ended the game.
I remember the view from Meridian on days such as this.
My daughter has... Oh, I always forget. It's not Assassin's Creed. Sprint by holding down L3 instead of R2. Nobody's listening to this anyway. Just do it for my own benefit. Let's see. Oh, we also were going to go get the Shadow Warp Throatcaster. So as soon as we find this... So we got metal flower close to my here. I don't think I have the Shadow Rattler either. Alright, let's see where we need to go for this flower. Right there. Oh, this is way up on the cliff. Which means we need to climb way up. What I'll do, tell me how to get up here to the merchant. There we go. It won't give you a path to the metal flower because it doesn't know the exact location, it only knows approximate. But other things on the map, like merchants, are known places. So if it's on the same elevation, you can select that instead. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let's check the weapons. Okay, so she does have a Shadow Rattler. Alright, so let's create a job. To get that. We have that. Shadow Rope Caster. All we need is a Snap Maw Heart. I've sold a lot of these things. Alright. The rest of the shadow. Let's see, it's 76 and 120. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Get rid of that. We never use metal burn. Stuff to sell. Sell some chill water. I like to have one row of echo shells, chill waters, and blaze. Ancient vessels, that's about good on the ancient vessels. Always sell extra fast travel packs because I have the golden one. Need extra rich meat. I always keep 25 of rich meat, fatty meat, bony meat, and then tiny meat's harder to get, but only keep one thing of that. You never need more than 25 at once. Sparkers, I don't use a lot of that, but that's fine. I have 231. Lots of ridgewood. Ancient metal line, we'll sell that. Go ahead and keep these lenses for now in case we need get rid of the desert glass. Keep everything else. Modifications. You don't always sell the green ones. Blue ones. Once you're high enough in the game, you don't really need to keep the other ones around because you can more than take on plenty of thunder jaws and things like that that will give you 3 of the very rare mods. And I always sell ones that you put on clothing and armor because especially by the time you get to you have the Shield Weaver armor, you can't put any mods on it anyway, but it's the best you can get. So we'll keep the rest of these around. Spear damage. I think that's actually Yeah, you can't do that to the frozen wilds. Oh wait, I have a bunch of skills. I forgot about that. So I never really worried about that. Don't care about that. Disarm strike. So here's the thing: with some of these perks are really cool, but it's really more of a role-playing element than anything else because mounted pickup, gather resources, and search down while you're mounted. That's fine. I'm not on a mount that often. Mount repair. I could actually see some use out of this if you're going to use a mount quite a bit. Machine repair. Okay, that's fine. Now this is interesting. Dismount strike. So you press the square button to launch a jumping attack from your mount. Definitely, it's got some interesting elements to it for gameplay purpose. Again, if you don't use a lot of mounts in the game, these perks are kind of useless. Call mount, whatever. Again, if you're not using mounts, it doesn't really matter. Heavy spear attack deals increased damage while alien's health is low. Well, with the shield weaver armor, your health is never low anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Faster reload when using concentration. I will probably go ahead and pick that. These two here are things I don't use a lot of. Maybe because I've just never developed into playing this type of character, where time slows when you're aiming, when you're doing a jump or slide. I don't use jumps and slides that often. Balanced aim. How often are you really on ropes? I mean, seriously. This is an interesting one when you're doing all of the various bandit camps, but again, it's kind of limited in use. And leader strike is good, but again, it takes a lot of points. So you have to put in strike from below, which is 3 points, and then 3 more points in leader strike. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in faster reload, and I guess I'll go ahead and put in hunter reflexes and whatever, because the rest of everything else I don't use. So. These are really interesting to see. So we've got all of these. And we just need the metal flowers. Then we'll get the Banuk things later. Alright. Okay, there's metal flower right where we thought it would be.
Metal flowers. Huh. Well, why not?
Let's look at our quest and see what we need. A snapmaw heart for the shadow ropecaster. We need a fox skin for the shadow rattler. I think there was a fox up here. That's a raccoon. There's somebody over here. See if we can find one. Alright, let's go ahead and come over here and might as well try it. We're just running errands in this playthrough here. Just got a tweet from Ken Rosenbaum. Phillies have increased their offer for Orioles Manny Machado. Dodgers, Yankees remain strongest. Brewers fading. D-backs on periphery. Couldn't tell. Yes, I am a baseball fan. that one. We'll check the one out here in the water. Doesn't look like it either. Nope. Oh, let's go here and get this campfire. Here's two metal flowers relatively close by to each other. And a thunderjaw site we haven't been to. Alright. Get these two and we'll head on out. Hunting again for snap marks and fox kids. Let's see, let's go ahead and take the quest off though for that.
Patterns on this flower are so strange.
Alright, so where's the next one? On the riverbed. Going the right way? Yeah. Oh, of course, it's not shallow here, despite the rocks in the water. Probably not any foxes around here, but let's look real quick. There's nothing around here. Okay. So it says it should be right in here somewhere. Scrappers. There we Alright, so I've completed one of the sets. I can actually go back to Meridian and turn them in, but let's go ahead and keep looking for some more. Oh, great. There's one right down here by I'm just gonna run past these guys. I don't feel like fighting these things right now.
This'll last.
Please be scanning that dog. There we go. Just use this.
Fresh as it comes.
Alright, good. Now we can go get the Rattler. Even though I already use it. Oh, up here. Nighthawk site? Or at least not a Starboard site. Do a flyby, grab it, and go. Snap on down here. Still chasing me? Seriously? Snap my heart. There we go. Dead. Alright, let's keep looking for more of these metal flowers. I'm having a hard time finding them now. There's another one there. Three here. This one should be pretty easy. It should be right next to it.
They know where I am.
Do it.
Here we go again.
Should be right around here. Three left. We know where two of them are.
Now's my chance. Tell me when you see something. Pay attention! I'm shooting here!
Did she just say, pay attention, I'm shooting you? Pay attention, I'm shooting you. Okay. This guy up behind? Oh, that was a flower. There is the next statue. We knew of that one. No one over here. Could it be inside somewhere? There's not another one because I'm zoomed in this close, the circle will appear. Kind of like what you're seeing there with the Misc statue. It's not on this map. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and go get these other two. I think if I just go back, this is back. What's back in there? home, actually.
To think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore. Oh man, stretching. Oh, you know what? The very first place you go into as a kid, there's a metal flower down there, isn't there? I remember it's blocked off by stalagmites. Yeah. Last of it for now. Mist's lifting.
Point myself in the right direction. I can't remember which one of those things it was that you fell down into. Those are down somewhere. Oh, there it is.
It's beautiful in its way.
Oh yeah, that's where you had that mission with Sona. Okay, so let's take the map off the map. Okay, so Bunker, that's where we got ruins. I think that is where I think those ruins are where you go to as a child. Because if I'm right,
all these things are numbered in a certain order. If it was numbered, I would imagine the one in the bunker would be the first one. Let's go back. As soon as it loads back here, let's go back and look for our sets. And if it's the first one, I'm pretty sure that's... Because I don't think I went in there and got it. Notebook. Yeah, look at that. That's the first one. First one in set one. I guarantee you that's what that is. Okay, where's that one? Oh, really a watcher? Well. Yep, there it is.
Oh, you're not ordinary.
I was wondering, it's like, if I can't find that last one on the map, it's got to be inside somewhere. Sure enough. Don't tell me I can't get back out this way. How do I get out? Oh, man. I guess I'm gonna have to go deeper into the ruins and get out of here. What the world? Who is texting me? The dog needs to go outside. Alright, let's get out of here. Weird that there's like ridgewood in these crates. That's where you get the focus originally.
Should have brought a cart.
Alright, 1 second. Alright, we're back. Can take the dog outside to do her business, except me, apparently. Alright, let's go to Meridian. Let's trade in these flowers. And also get those 2 other weapons we were wanting.
those shadows under the new.
No, I'm awake. And alert.
Oh, I've never done the hunting for the lodge yet either.
Take a look at these wares. These made a place in the Sunfall for the Oscar.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Okay.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty. Till we meet again, my noble Nora. I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Oh, it's resources. Seriously? Can I really buy, like...
Would you like to buy something too?
You'll like
Fine goods for...
Fair price.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Won't find better wares for a fair price.
Take a look at these wares.
It was Duval. He tried to kill the Sun King. Unbelievable.
We're letting the Oseram decide what to do with him, but he tried to kill our
All
Sun
right.
King.
What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Here's only the finest goods here.
Okay, now I have all the weapons.
This is
Would you like to buy something today?
Let's... tie down. So I have to tie down some weapons, some animals. Not a lot of experience to do these, but might as well get them done. Alright, let's go to our treasure box, see what we got. Machine scavenger box. Let's just shards. Box 1. What we got here?
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
What? Oh, you're crazy.
You'll like.
Alright, let's sell these mods. It's ridiculous. We have all these mods we just got that are completely worthless. And they're only worth 10 shards.
Stormed the palace, and he still lives?
Let's see how much I actually got from all that.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
We all have our place in
Check
the
out
order
these
of
wares.
things.
I've got all the best goods here.
460 metal shards is what I got from selling that stuff. Alright, we're going to clear all this mods of everything here and reset it all. Okay, so
with a sharpshooter bow. I really only use this for the Terra Blast arrows. I don't use it for the other one, so we want it as high as Terra as possible. 39%. 36%. Handling 21. This one, this is our main bow we use for everything. We want the most damage possible. Shadow Tripcaster, Elemental Fire. Back to this one. This one we want as much damage as possible. This one I only use really for cold bombs. Just all of everything. Alright, Rattler. Shock. Rope caster. This is really all you only need pretty much handling. Of course, we need 2 handling. I'll put that on. I know nothing better. I guess it does. I guess it does do some terribility.
Don't forget to stock up.
Yeah, we haven't done the hunting grounds yet. I don't really usually like the hunting grounds. I don't like being timed doing stuff. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and do this mission. Oh, this is that thing where you help them escape.
second here. I'm trying to finish something up here. Let's pause real quick. So we want to go, you know what, before we do that,
Ready or not. Time to put this disguise to use, if I'm going in. Getting close to the kestrels. Better use that disguise.
what?
If I have to come here, I'm better off wearing my disguise. Easy. If I have to come here, I'm better off wearing my disguise.
Halo, shut up. We're not going in there right now. did the exact same thing last time, but I fell. Alright. Seriously, who put these climbing paths in here? Alright, let's look. I bet you that's it right there.
This sculpture must be of Banuk make.
Oh, here's a way down.
Easier when I was a kid.
Alright, so we want to go...
So much safer in Meridian than it does in Sunfall. These angry machines we keep hearing about are Avad's doing. The sun won't abide us.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Think about this. I don't know if I've ever actually done this mission. Doesn't remind me of it. It's not familiar. Hang on 1 second.
This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
wish I could keep this disc launcher here. That is a very, very powerful weapon. One of the things you want to do, oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to put on this other
Sun and shadow. If you can't trust Uthid, who can you trust?
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
When I thought of loyalty, I thought of Ethan. He can't have just been faking it, can he? As to the ceasefire, perhaps we need a respite from violence, even if it is temporary.
Alright, where do we gotta go?
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Oh, that's Nils thing. Why am I doing that? Let's see. Pitch Cliff. We can do that on the cows. So really, when you think about it, all of that searching around for the metal flowers and the statues, or the cups, you know, bugs essentially from the metal world. None of that really made a difference. I mean, we got some reward boxes, but there was nothing of substantial. I suppose if you search for a lot of stuff early on in the game, it might be worth it, but.
Three dead trees, just like Banasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb. Foot tracks stop here. Time to climb.
Am I just brain dead? What am I missing here? There's not a path up this way. You gotta be able to jump across here. I can't make the jump. I am missing something. I'm really confused now. How do you grab that ledge? I can't grab it. Is there another ledge I'm just missing? Dang it. I have done this before. I don't understand why I'm... Oh, yeah, not a problem. Whatever. Gosh, that was crazy.
All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Gone talks. I have to scavenge. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
We've got company!
fury of the sun! To the fray! Have a care, Nora.
Keep up the attack! We still got another squad on the way!
Wipe us out! Get down! Right here, you sawed-offs!
You now, man. Rally!
Got all I need to fix it.
Get out of the way and find cover!
Stay on the move! Press the attack!
That won't be the last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Up and over.
Grab what you can while we still have time.
All right, new plan.
Nowhere to run.
Look out! To your left!
Got one right here.
Fighting, you filthy maggot!
Regroup, Lord! Regroup! Death's coming your way. How you like that? Ready to...
You're as good as...
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me? This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight. After, scalp the savage. Heal his sensitive blood. Kill the traitor! Kill Nora! The sun sets on your pathetic life.
You thugs will break against discipline.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Up to his perch.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi? The Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Itamen.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahava...
Excuse me.
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
Huh.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Itamen out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
Snow haze. White as bone.
Alright, so... I think this is where you have to get that kid out of Sunfall. Might as well do these missions. This video is getting really, really long. We'll finish up this video, and then I'll probably not make another video. I'll probably go ahead and keep playing, and, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep going. I'm trying to wrap up as many loose ends as possible before we do the final missions. But the final mission is not going to be at the end of a video. It'll definitely start. I will have a video actually starting it from the very beginning. So if anybody wants to watch that one, just final battle, that'll take about an hour and a half. I mean, it's a long. You know, this actually might be a good time for me just to kind of give my ideas for how I think this game could manifest itself as a movie. Oops, that's not.
You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What
I'll
happened?
give my ideas.
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful pots.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itamen. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Alright, so we gotta kill this machine. Basically, it's one of those burrowing things we've killed before. What in the world? Seriously? How did I lose health? Okay, so we need to have freeze bombs readied. Alright, let's see if there's any tutorials we can... Rock breakers, we can tie them down. Freeze robots weak to freeze damage.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Wadif? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before we're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice. Shall we prepare a little surprise for them? Are you sure you don't have any traps, little huntress?
Helps to be prepared.
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
Shall we?
Why is this here?
Your end has come.
Wow, that was entertaining, but I suspect... Well, more of the bastards. Get ready. Stay low. Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Would you like to buy something today? Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
I bet those traitorous
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Okay, we're going to end the playthrough here. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.